Hi, I'm Richard Winstone and I'm with Over 50s Money, and today we're going to be talking about inheritance tax planning. We're going to run through the basics of inheritance tax planning, and we'll talk to you about some of the pitfalls that you might want to try to avoid, and how you can go about getting some professional free advice to help you plan your inheritance tax more efficiently. Okay, so let's start with the basics of inheritance tax. Inheritance tax is a tax levied against anything you leave behind in your will to family, friends, loved ones. So it's a tax on your inheritance. The amount of tax that's applied is 40% of the value over £325,000. So this £325,000 is your tax-free allowance. You can leave anything up to that figure to anybody without incurring any tax. It's also important to know that you can leave anything up to any value to your spouse or civil partner, and there will again be no tax. However, when they pass away and leave it on someone else in the family, tax will be applied then. There are ways to reduce the tax liability if you are leaving it to children or other relatives or friends. So things that you should be aware of are things like gifting allowances. This is a very complicated area of inheritance tax planning, and it's why we recommend getting professional financial advice, because the rules around gifting are extremely complicated, and I could try to explain some of it in this video, but to be honest, it would probably complicate it more. What we have done is put up a simplified version on our website. The link is in the description below. That will explain a bit more about inheritance tax planning, and it gives you some worked examples of gifting allowances and how they can be used. But as I said, we do recommend getting in touch with a financial advisor. If you don't have one, we recommend getting one and getting the inheritance tax plan in place, ready for when you pass away and leave things to your family and friends. Now you may think this is something that could be delayed a little bit, because obviously you might be in great health, but much like having a will in place, it's something you should do as early as possible. So things like gifting allowances, one thing I can tell you, very simple, is anything that's given as a gift over 7 years before you pass is absolutely exempt from inheritance tax planning. So if you're thinking of giving things away to avoid inheritance tax, or to lower the amount of inheritance tax that your estate is charged, you have to do that 7 years before you pass away. Otherwise it will be included and can become taxable later. And this can be quite dangerous for your family or your friends, whoever you leave it to, because you may gift something and then pass away 4 years later, and all of a sudden they find they've got to pay 40% tax on whatever that gift was. So doing things quickly and getting a plan in place is quite important. So how do you go about getting a financial advisor if you don't already have one? You can talk to family and friends, see if any of them have people they'd recommend. You can also go on Google and just type in local financial advisors. We have a network of UK-based financial advisors that we do recommend, and they do offer free consultations to begin with. So they'll help you work up an inheritance tax plan, and then fees will only come into play if you decide to get them to do all the work for you and to manage your finances and rearrange your finances so that your tax is minimised. To get in contact with them and book your free consultation, go to the link that I previously mentioned, is in the description below, and there'll be a blue button that says contact a financial advisor today. A little form will pop up, just fill in your details and they'll get in contact with you within 2 business days. And then you can start the consultation process to plan your inheritance tax. They'll also talk to you about some other things if you want to, like investments, funding, later life care, things like that. They are fully qualified, FCA regulated financial advisors. So they've got a wide array of advice they can give, so feel free to ask them any questions. Okay, I think that's everything from me today on inheritance tax planning. I know it was a very brief overview, but I'm just trying to highlight the importance of why you should have a plan in place as early as possible. And please do read the link to our website, the page on our website. It's got a lot of useful information in it, and it can help you find a financial advisor that could save you, your family, your estate thousands of pounds in inheritance tax. If you do have any other questions, anything more specific that obviously isn't covered here or on the website, please feel free to email us on support@over50smoney.com, and we'll try our best to either point you in the right direction or give you the answer if we have it. But yeah, any questions you have, feel free to email us. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. If you feel like this is going to be useful for other people, please share this video with your friends and family. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all of our latest content. Thank you.